In today's show, Bitcoin price hits $43,000 in UST as Terra empties $2.2 billion Bitcoin bag. Not only that, but over $1 billion in crypto has been liquidated in the past 24 hours as Bitcoin nosedives to 10-month lows. And as shared here by blockchain backer, Terra's UST stablecoin has lost its peg to USD, currently at 70 cents per dollar. And as shared here by Mikhail Vende Pop, to me, 34,500 is an important one to watch for Bitcoin. If that breaks, we should be getting more conviction that we're in a V-shaped recovery. If that rejects, then a longer accumulation is required for a bottom. And as Plan C shares here, technically, we have not broken below the Bitcoin low of last summer, 28,800, still a higher low. I know the bull narrative is hanging on by a thread, but there is still a case for now. And this just in, breaking news, President of El Salvador, Nayib Bukele, reveals the layout for Bitcoin City. Not only that, but El Salvador just bought the dip. 500 coins at an average USD price of $30,744. And Tron founder Justin Sun echoed the same sentiment, saying he bought 500 Bitcoin with an average price of $31,000 for $15.5 million. Also in today's show, these are the next countries that could adopt Bitcoin as legal tender, according to veteran Bitcoiner Samson Mao. Quoting him here from a recent interview with Kitco News, well, it looks like Panama is coming. They're just waiting for a signature from the president to sign off on a law. That was pretty unexpected. Even the Central African Republic was unexpected. It just came out of nowhere. Also in today's show, top trader predicts imminent bounce across the crypto markets and says macro data could offer relief for the bulls. Quoting Cantor and Clark here, is it possible for Bitcoin to go sub $20,000 and beyond? Just some wick? Yes, absolutely. Do I think it is likely? Absolutely not. Not going to jump on the $24,000 bandwagon. I think buys in the low 30,000 will be rewarding before anything like that. Also in today's show, ARK Invest Cathie Wood says crypto is nearing the end of a bear market and predicts explosion in blockchain technology. That's right, she says the increase in correlation between crypto and traditional assets indicates that the bear market will soon be over. Quoting her here, we believe that $10 trillion is going to scale to $210 trillion by the year 2030, thanks to genomic sequencing, robotics, adoptive robotics, energy storage, artificial intelligence, and blockchain technology. We'll also be taking a look at the overall crypto market. Where's Bitcoin price likely to go next? Find out all this, plus so much more, in today's show. Here at Crypto News Alerts, I drop a brand new episode every single day. The goal is to get to 100,000 subs along with $100,000 Bitcoin price. And if you like getting that crypto, be sure to smash that subscribe button. That's right, and ring that bell to turn on all notifications to receive daily premium crypto news alerts every single day, just like this. And today's episode is brought to you by BlockFi, one of my favorite places to store my cryptocurrency. That's because you can earn crypto rewards. Not only that, but did you know you can get up to $250 Bitcoin bonus when you buy crypto or fund your account today with a BlockFi account? It's as simple as using my referral link in the description right down below. Now let's talk about some of their flagship products. Did you know with their BlockFi Bitcoin rewards Visa credit card, they have paid out over $15 million in crypto rewards? You can literally earn 3.5% Bitcoin back on all of your purchases within your first 90 days. You can see if you are approved with no impact to your credit score. Now, another flagship product of theirs is their BlockFi loan, where you can borrow money at rates as low as 4.5% APR. That's right. So if you despise banks and being judged by the number of your credit score, look no further than a BlockFi loan, because they don't even pull your credit. It's all 100% irrelevant, and you can literally get funded within 24 hours from the time you upload your collateral. Check it out if you haven't done so already, and be sure to take advantage of your bonus of up to $250 in Bitcoin, and let's start stacking those sats, shall we? All right, welcome back to another episode of Crypto News Alerts. I'm your host, JV. How's it going, crypto fam? We saw a massive nosedive yesterday as Bitcoin briefly touched $29,000. As you can see here in the Bitcoin 1 hour candle chart, the first trip under the $30,000 mark since July of 2021. Overnight, Bitcoin price performance came amid both declining stock markets and fresh trouble for Terra's UST stablecoin. Now, as Cointelegraph continues to report, UST saw an attack involving mass selling this week, which culminated in Terra using its giant 750 million Bitcoin reserves to prop up its USD peg. That's right, UST saw an attack involving mass selling this week, which culminated in Terra using its giant 750 million Bitcoin reserves to prop up its USD peg. Now, the initial liquidity steps to mitigate the impact of the threat proved insufficient. However, the UST subsequently fell to lows of 67 cents, according to data from CoinMarketCap. And at the same time, Bitcoin/UST on major exchange Binance began behaving erratically, reaching highs of more than $42,000, while other Bitcoin dollar markets struggled to preserve $30,000 as blockchain backer shares here. Terra's USD stablecoin has lost its peg to the US dollar, currently at 70 cents per dollar. So that sucks for all of the people holding UST, which was expecting it to maintain its dollar peg, which has caused a massive surge in BTC UST, not Bitcoin valued in dollars, but valued in the UST stablecoin, which you can see here in this chart. It's still going. This is going to be a big thing for politicians. Man, oh man. Now, rumors of a full meltdown at Terra spread rapidly on social media. Nonetheless, the firm's vocal co-founder, Do Kwon, reclaimed calm after announcing the mass Bitcoin liquidity injection. Kwon retweeted a summary of the situation from Jose Macedo, founding partner of Delphi Ventures, who argued that Terra's contingency measures would ultimately lead to a greater decentralization of the crypto industry's largest decentralized USD stablecoin. As he shares here, haters will criticize this for centralization, and they are right. For now, Luna Foundation Guard made UST more robust, but also temporarily more centralized. Fully decentralized reserve mechanism described by Jump as being worked on by the team as we speak. Now, data from on-chain monitoring resource BitInfo Charts meanwhile confirm the moves. The wallet balance at Terra nonprofit, the Luna Foundation Guard, going from 70,000 BTC or $2.23 billion to literally zero BTC. Luna Foundation Guard suggested that not all the previously owned Bitcoin had been sold and pledged to update the community. Now, Bitcoin/USD nonetheless managed to recover from its own collapse to now trade above $32,000 at the time of this recording. Now, some were even willing to buy the dip, among them El Salvador President Nayib Bukele, confirming the purchase of 500 Bitcoin at an average price of $30,744. As he shares here, El Salvador just bought the dip, 500 coins at an average USD price of $30,744. And Justin Sun, the Tron founder, echoed the same sentiment. He wrote, "We have echoed Nayib Bukele's voice and purchased 500 Bitcoin with an average price of $31,000 for $15.5 million. Let's freaking go." And checking out the latest from crypto analyst Mikhail Van de Popp, he wrote, "I don't know how deep the markets are going to correct, as an additional outlier of the Luna UST peg is playing its part of the drop. All I know is that the UST peg is a temporary shock, and I'm assuming we'll trade around $35,000 in the next 24 to 48 hours. And he also goes on to share, "To me, 34,500 is an important one to watch for Bitcoin. If that breaks, we should be getting more conviction that we're in a V-shaped recovery. If that rejects, then a longer accumulation is required for a bottom." Now, here's an interesting tweet he shared. The fact that Do Kwon was dumping Bitcoin to save UST, that's the same exact concept and copy of the Fed printing US dollars to save the economy. Let me know if you agree or disagree with the crypto analyst. And as Benjamin Cohen shares in this poll, will UST repeg? 60% of you said yes, while 40% of you said no. And as Plan C shares here, technically, we have not broken below the Bitcoin low of last summer, 28,800, still a higher low. I know the bull narrative is hanging on by a thread, but there is still a case for now. And before I break down next story of the day, these are the next countries that could adopt Bitcoin as legal tender, according to veteran Bitcoiner Samson Mao. But first, let's take a quick look at the overall crypto market. As you can see, Bitcoin correcting while Ether and some of the alts are breaking out. And in the green, we got Bitcoin down 2% for the day, trading just above $32,100. Ether up 2%, trading just under $2,500, while Solana, Avalanche, Polkadot, and Cardano are staging a comeback back in the green. But all right, now let's break down our next story of the day. Former Blockstream executive and longtime Bitcoin advocate Samson Mao, who is also running for mayor of Bitcoin City, just FYI, says he sees other countries adopting the leading crypto asset by market cap in the coming years. In a new interview with Kitco News, Mao, currently the CEO of Bitcoin technology company Jan3, names one country that he thinks could potentially adopt Bitcoin soon. Quoting him here, "Well, it looks like Panama is coming. They're just waiting for a signature from the president to sign off on a law." That's pretty unexpected. Even the Central African Republic was unexpected. It just came out of nowhere. I think definitely within this year, it is possible we'll see another one appear. I'm actually working on a number of countries too, with Bitcoiners on the ground in different places. There's two paths here. One is pushing Bitcoin actively. The other path is natural adoption, where they figure it out on their own and they say, okay, we're going to use Bitcoin. Our prospects prospects are looking good this year. Mao also reveals that he is working with big personalities in Mexico to promote Bitcoin adoption in the country, quoting him again here, and working with some people in Mexico. Indira Kempis, she is a Mexican senator. Also Ricardo Salinas, that's the Mexican Avengers team trying to get Bitcoin adoption in Mexico, and a couple of others I don't want to name yet, but there are more in play. So there you have it, the third richest man in Mexico, as well as Indira Kempis looking to embrace Bitcoin as the legal tender in Mexico. Let's freaking go. Now Mao and Blockstream were the chief architects behind El Salvador's Bitcoin bonds, which the Central American nation plans to use to fund a new Bitcoin city. Now check out Nayib Bukele rolling this out. Look how sweet this looks. I cannot wait for Bitcoin City. Let's freaking go. And to watch this entire interview between Kitco News and Samson Mao entitled, "What is the next country to adopt Bitcoin?" check the show notes below the video in the description. I want to give a quick shout out to Bybit, the next level trading platform. Some of the reasons I highly encourage you to check them out. They're smart, intuitive crypto trading platform you can always rely on. And they also have round the clock support 24/7, which is always important. Also like to point out you can trade all the top derivative markets as well as all your favorite spot markets, including Bitcoin, Ether, Luna, XRP, and they have a special bonus they're running right now. In fact, you can earn a total of $4,050 in earnings awaiting you. All you need to do is use my referral link in the description right down below, and let's start stacking those sats, shall we? And before I break down next story of the day, top trader predicts imminent bounce across crypto markets and says macro data could offer relief for the bulls. But first, let's take a quick look at the overall crypto market cap, sitting under $1.5 trillion with $211 billion in volume in the past 24 hours. The current Bitcoin dominance on the decline at 41.3% and the ETH dominance at 19.8%. And checking out the top 100 cryptocurrency gainers in the past 24 hours, we have XYM leading the pack, up 13%, trading at 8.7 cents, followed by Maker, up 11.5%, trading at $1,244, followed by Arweave, up 7%, trading at $19.74. And checking out the top 100 cryptocurrency gainers for the past week, you can just see a sea of red as all the major cryptos are bleeding. However, we have just a handful in the green, including Tron up 13%, Waves up 4%, and Zilliqa up 3.3%. And checking out one of my favorite indicators is the Crypto Greed and Fear Index. Shows we're currently rated a 10 back in extreme fear. Yesterday was an 11, last week a 27, and last month a 34 in fear. And if you're not familiar with the Crypto Greed and Fear Index, extreme fear can be a sign investors are too worried. That could be a great buying opportunity like we're witnessing right now. BTFD, buy that freaking dip. And when investors are getting too greedy, that means the market is due for a correction. But all right, now let's break down our next story of the day. A closely tracked crypto trader says the King Crypto and the rest of the crypto markets are gearing up for a bounce ahead of the latest consumer price index update. That's right, synonymous crypto strategist Cantor and Clark tells his 128,000 Twitter followers he's keeping a close watch on the USDT dominance chart, which tracks the market share of stablecoin Tether relative to the rest of the crypto markets. Now, a soaring USDT dominance suggests that market participants are selling their crypto assets to safeguard their capital in Tether. Meanwhile, a correcting USDT.D chart indicates that traders are using their Tether to purchase other digital assets. That's right, Cantor and Clark says he believes that the USDT.D chart is poised to correct now that it's hovering close to all-time highs. Quoting him here, "I think we bounce soon, slowly buying more spot in this region, not just a short-term trade and not afraid to buy lower. I think these buys will be rewarded outside of just a weekly time frame. The chart you're looking at, stable dominance at an all-time high, give spike down." And according to the crypto trader, the incoming CPI update, which is scheduled for release on May 11th, could serve as a catalyst for a relief rally. As he shares here, if CPI comes in slightly lower next week, the market is going to offer at least a short-term response, even though it won't mean anything for inflation. Now, looking at Bitcoin, the crypto trader says that while a move below 20,000 is within the realm of possibility, he believes that the chances of a sharp correction are slim. As he shares here, is it possible for Bitcoin to go sub $20,000 and beyond just some wick? Yes, absolutely. Though I think it is likely absolutely not. Not going to jump on the $24,000 bandwagon. I think buys in the low 30,000 will be rewarding before anything like that. Let me know if you agree or disagree with the crypto analyst. Now, Cantor and Clark also highlights that Bitcoin is now trading at the support area of a multi-month range. As he shares here, we were in the range for 4 months. Here comes a trend to the lower portion of the larger range. Good to keep things simple, looking for a trap but don't see one yet. So there you have it. And before I break down final story of the day, ARK Invest Cathie Wood says crypto is nearing the end of the bear market and predicts an explosion in blockchain technology. But first, I want to remind you to smash that show more button right below this video in the description for a detailed analysis of what's going on in the crypto market. This goes for all 1,200 plus videos right here on my YouTube channel. Also, some very helpful resources for you to plug into, including my crypto merch store live at merch.cryptonewsalerts.net. Also, be sure to smash that subscribe button and ring that bell to turn on all notifications to receive daily premium crypto news alerts every single day, just like this. And of course, you can find me on all the major podcasting platforms, from Spotify, home of the Joe Rogan Experience, to Apple's iTunes and Google Play. And if you're listening to the pod, be sure to check out the YouTube channel at cryptonewsalerts.net for the full premium experience with video. And of course, you can follow me on crypto Twitter, Facebook, Telegram, and TikTok. So wherever you're at, be sure to plug in and follow me there. But all right, now let's break down our final story of the day. ARK Invest founder Cathie Wood, shout out to Cathie Wood, says that the increasing correlation between crypto and traditional assets indicates that the bear market will soon be over. I can't wait. In a new video update, Wood says that the bottom for risk on assets like Bitcoin and cryptos is likely near. Her prediction comes as the price of the leading crypto moves down in tandem with the stock market, which Wood says is a temporary phenomenon. As she explains here, crypto, a new asset class, should not look like the NASDAQ, but it does. It is highly correlated right now. You know, you're in a bear market and maybe close to the end when everything starts acting alike, and we are seeing the capitulation of one market after the other. Now, despite the current downturn, Wood says she remains long-term confident in crypto because, like the rest of ARK's investment picks, she sees it as something that will exponentially grow as it disrupts markets and societies, as she shares here, given the dreariness in the equity markets and the bond markets today, and now increasingly commodity markets and crypto. Take a look at our research, read our Twitter profiles for some hope and optimism, because I can't tell you how excited and confident we are that our platforms are going to transform the world and are entering exponential growth trajectories now. This is not about 5 years from now. We're now living the reality that was only a dream in the tech and telecom bubble. Now, according to Wood, blockchain is among a group of sectors that offer opportunities for exponential growth. She sees these sectors collectively exploding 21x over the next 7 to 8 years. As she shares here, I've been around in business for 45 years, and I've never seen the opportunities I see now. According to our expectations, truly disruptive innovation, which right now is valued in the global public equity markets at roughly $10 trillion, roughly 10% of the global equity market cap. We believe that $10 trillion is going to scale to $210 trillion by the year 2030, thanks to genomic sequencing, robotics, adoptive robotics, energy storage, artificial intelligence, and blockchain technology. So there you have it. Let me know if you agree or disagree with Cathie Wood's bullish price predictions that we'll likely see a $210 trillion crypto market cap by the year 2030. And if we were to 140x from here, because right now the crypto market cap is literally less than $1.5 trillion, where do you think the Bitcoin price would likely to be at that time? Let me know your honest thoughts in the comments right down below. And to check out this entire interview with Cathie Wood, check the show notes below the video in the description. Now for a quick recap of what I covered with you here in today's show. Bitcoin price hits $43,000 in UST as Terra empties $2.2 billion Bitcoin bag. Also in today's show, I shared the next countries that could likely adopt Bitcoin as legal tender, according to veteran Bitcoiner Samson Mao. I also shared with you top trader predicts imminent bounce across the crypto markets and says macro data could offer relief for the bulls. And also shared with you ARK Invest Cathie Wood says crypto nearing end of the bear market and predicts an explosion in blockchain technology, with the crypto sector exceeding $210 trillion by the year 2030. But where do you feel the Bitcoin price is likely to go next? Let me know in the comments right down below. Now for the top 3 comments from yesterday's episode, Mark Anderson wrote, despite such a strong drop, I will continue to buy sats with USDT because Bitcoin is the only coin I have confidence in. Mark, much respect, fam. I feel the same way right now. Keep stacking them sats. And our next featured comment comes from Dan Drummond, quoting the infamous Jack Mallers, I'll die on this hill. Touche. And our third and final featured comment comes from Carleone Anonymous, who wrote, blood in the streets. Geez, best time to buy. You know it, fam. BTFD, let's get this crypto, shall we? And to be featured on tomorrow's episode, drop me a comment right down below.